where he would bring one of his assistants into like a tube and then teleport them back to the like theater or something.
Mhm.
But since I know how it's done, I literally saw the person walk from the side of the theater all the way to the back behind me. So
You got to
I don't know.
actually watch the dude do the trick inside the back.
Exactly. Because I knew what was happening. It's
Yeah,
not like
no, I know.
every teleportation trick is someone goes inside a box or something, and then they somehow appear behind you in the like the doorway of theater. So
It's one of the
so just
like
have to pay
shitty
attention.
tricks. It's just a shitty trick
Yeah,
overall.
it's just misdirection. So
Yeah, misdirection tricks are
yeah,
kind of
that's
boy.
great. Yep.
Uh,
Food, music, shows, um,
I can tell you,
motion sickness, maybe.
I can tell you, it's gonna probably get really boring after a while, but it depends on how long the cruise is.
It's like
Well, I mean,
4 weeks,
you're
right?
supposed to be on vacation, right? So you rest,
Just
you sleep, you
relax,
eat,
yeah. Eat, sleep,
relax,
rest.
and eat. That's the goal, I guess. So
Yeah.
For some reason, I think I want another one, even though I had so many days off. But I guess that's because I was just constantly getting ready for the move.
Mhm.
It's like now that the
yeah,
move's over, I just want to relax. But now I got new work. But to be fair, I only had 1 week of it. It was pretty interesting. What was it? Friday? Yeah, Friday
Worth the top.
there was an extremely insane old man with dreadlocks who was
Wait,
trying
who just
who I,
DC'd out of chat?
who I think was
Yeah,
trying to act
that
like
was up.
Oh, that was Hop again.
Yeah.
who I
yeah,
think
that was up. That was me.
was trying to act like a crazy Jamaican. So I don't know.
Since I am not ocean
During
fishing
your
anymore.
vacation, or is this during work?
Nah, this was during work. This was Friday.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying what happened last week. And
I see.
what I was saying is that I feel like I haven't had a vacation even though I had so many days off, but I think that was because I was looking
Right.
about the move.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then I just DM'd
indeed.
you.
Not a great vacation for stop thinking about something else. So
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, that was that. So we're just waiting on up. I'm gonna put us on waiting. But there you go, Niji. I sent you the link.
mm-hmm.
This cat is still sleeping upside down. The bunny is nowhere in sight. Oh wait, there she is. Also, kind of sleeping. They're sleeping almost together. Different elevations. I hope we have the ninth
Right. Well,
off.
I just popped in to say hi.
Hello.
Have fun, friends.
Will do.
Will do.
Bye, Niji.
Bye,
Bye.
Niji.
Bye.
Enjoy everything.
I'll try
Hopefully,
to
hopefully they won't.
until
Hopefully,
Tuesday.
hopefully they won't invite you for rerun of the magic trick. The magic show. The magic show. It's the same
Hopefully,
guy
it's not the same show every single day. that that would be
Dude,
good.
I would actually lose my mind.
again. I would too. That's exactly what I was going for.
Let's be honest, it probably is.
Probably.
I
But
think my parents said they fell asleep during it, so it was clearly wasn't that entertaining to them either. So,
All right.
oh, he's back. Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
No, that sounds like computer op.
It does sound like computer up, doesn't it?
Mm.
Weird. All right, have fun, friends.
All right, later.
bye, Niji.
Enjoy it.
All right.
I am poking the cat's nose because he's so unresponsive.
Abusing your cat because he's not responding to you?
I never said I was abusing. I'm just saying I'm
You've
just.
abused him so much, you've gotten him into a catatonic state.
Oh my god, Stormy.
Somebody call animal welfare.
Animal welfare.
Did you actually forget to call PETA? It's PETA.
Peter's just gonna put down your cat. I don't know what you're looking for them.
Oh yeah, that's true, right? Oh hey, you woke up and opened your eyes just to scratch your face. Why do you always lick yourself but not others? Squash that cat.
Oh, I believe everybody has arrived.
Wow.
You ready up?
Yeah, I guess so.
You will want to look at your character.
Oh,
Indeed.
Take a moment, get used to it. We'll give you a couple minutes, and then we'll start.
More
Like-
charisma than strength.
holy hell, Kron! I just noticed my impressive lack of fortitude. Oh fuck! That constitution, or I should say the lack thereof constitution.
Oh, there we go. That's fixed.
Yeah, I'm an old lady, alright.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh no.
That was something else.
I know that you're talking about something else, but I'm just saying that I'm still expressing my notice of my impressive lack of constitution and fortitude.
Well, you're just squishy.
I'm just an old lady.
Wait, did I get food?
Oh yeah, macros, right? Whenever I should
Right,
even worry about macros.
For what it's worth, Stormy has an entire 36 plus 10 HP, so...
Oof. Oof, buddy.
I'm just an old lady. I'm an
I'm
innocent
pretty sure your
old lady.
stamina pool is larger than his HP pool.
I believe that.
Actually, no, it's one smaller than his HP pool.
Oh boy.
Actually, Zid, your stamina pool is larger than his HP pool.
Oh boy.
Yes, I am the pseudo frontline.
Well, if your front line is your HP and stamina, yes.
Ha ha ha, forehead.
Not your HP, not your AC.
I can wish.
What? How do? Panache? Panache? What is?
Panache?
Oh, okay, panache. Okay. It seems like panache is the whole shtick of this.
Panache is just how you do it.
Execution, panache. Precise strikes, panache. Rolling through your enemies, panache.
Exactly. Literally. You are, your character is like the cat from Shrek.
The cat from Shrek.
He's like cat from
Why don't
Shrek.
you just say Puss in Boots? I mean, he has his
I
own
forgot
movie.
the name.
He has his own movie. He has his own story and shit. What do you say, kitty catto, squish you catto? And what do you say, you Wasco Abbott, kick your ass?
Opportune.
What do y'all say? I seriously hope that both of you stay like this all night and not wake me
Oh,
up.
critically fails, not just regular fail. Damn. Oh, panache gives me a 10-foot boost to my speed. Okay.
Indeed. It also gets you to do extra damage when you have Panache. And you can select from one of your two finishers at the top of your action screen. Basic, confident, and balancing.
Uh,
Hello, Amy.
that's cool.
I wish you were my pet.
And then hydraulic deflection, bro. I summoned water with my sword.
Beautiful.
It is your background.
What? Oh, I didn't get to the character biography yet. Oh, there's no biography.
The biography was very short. You were the captain of a ship.
What race am I? Human?
Indeed.
Is that a human feat?
Never said you're entirely human.
Oh my goodness. My own character sheet is lying to me.
By the way, Kron, did you still like my wonderful picture that describes my character in a nutshell?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's the
That's give or
summary.
take what's going to be happening.
The airbender. God dang.
Trust me, the airbender is not enough of a statement for that.
I see.
Right. It's time to get started.
Are you
So,
serious?
buddy.
There's no witch noise in this freaking Discord thing. God damn it. Alright. Alright.
Each of you, for your own personal reasons, was on board a ship. In fact, this used to be the ship that was Op's ship.
All I see
Man,
is
Op, you let your ship go to shit.
all I
And,
see is all I see is a bunch of clouds, and it's reminding me of Toho.
Perfect. Well, you can see a little bit of the map, right? From the Lunchman party token.
You can.
So when you say ship, do you mean like airship or sea ship?
That's
Sea
what
ship.
I'm wondering.
You can see this token, right? Everybody can see this token?
Yes.
No, I mean it looks like a purple blob to me, I guess.
It does look like a
Yes.
purple blob, yeah.
That is a party.
Oh,
Wait, that's the whole party?
That is a
That's the
party
entire
token.
party.
So, is all this cloud supposed to be the fog of war?
That is indeed the Fog of War.
Oh my gosh. It's
oh, that's
really
pretty
weird.
cool.
Really weird fog of war.
We've had that situation before.
I don't use Fog of War, but this time you're making your own map because you've arrived at some place you're not quite sure of. And you're on the
Okay.
beach. In fact, it's still raining a little bit, and you've been, surprise, shipwrecked.
Oh boy. You gotta be shitting me. Ah, come on.
See, this is why you never let Stormy like literally at the helm.
I am not, dude. Who's the captain of the ship? It's
Noted.
Op. It's freaking Op. He just said that he was the
Noted.
captain of
Never
the
trust
ship.
Stormy ever again.
How do you know that I was at the wheel?
I put you at the wheel.
Why?
This was like a passenger ship that was being operated by Op, but
Oh,
turns out he
oh.
got caught in a storm, along with his ship, and you've washed up on a beach of an unknown island. There's some crates of stuff around you, some planks and boards and pieces of cloth. It's kind of stormy out,
Hello.
and you're all wet, soaked, tattered. As you get yourselves up, you can see that there's just 3 of you. You seem to be the only survivors that have made it here for the time being.
I'm telling you, young Op, all this situation wouldn't have happened if you just let
Oh God,
me
drive.
drive.
Stormy, no, this is not that old.
Okay,
If
okay.
only I didn't put you at the wheel. Huh?
Stormy, old as an elf doesn't mean like they're an old lady. Old as an elf means they've been places.
I feel with my stats, I feel like an old lady. Okay.
Why? Your stats are fine.
Stats are fine.
I'm very squishy. That's it. That's all.
That is a result of your class having 3 HP per level, not anything else.
Okay, okay. Still. Anyway. Okay.
Alright.
Where the hell? Oh
No.
my.
You have washed up on a beach. There's some crates of things around you, and it's a little bit wet. It's unfamiliar, and there's still a little bit of a storm. As you look around you, behind you, there's a lot of ocean, and not a lot of anything else, besides chunks of the ship floating in. And you don't see too far around you. There's a bit of shoreline right now that you can see, but nothing else.
Well, Captain, where do you suppose we are?
Lost like the brain cells of this elf that were trying to fly this ship.
I didn't know that you were the captain. No wonder we crashed.
Oh, the captain put you in charge of driving, buddy. That's all on you.
I kind of want to say that that's also on the captain.
Yeah, it's on me for not knowing you're such a shit driver.
Why would you put an old lady on the freaking wheel?
You're an elf. You're not that.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I just like going back to that. Okay, no. Anyway, Kron, in some of the crates that are coming up, is there anything of metal? Like anything, like tools or anything of metal?
What
I mean-
point does metal do? Like, what?
Oh, don't
Why
worry
don't you
about
look
it.
around and find out?
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking around and I'm looking for anything of metal.
Anything particularly of metal.
Uh,
Keep the tokens in the box for your
Okay.
easy access.
Oh, okay.
Any movement will be with the party token here.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Party
for.
token is what you'll
There you
use to
go.
explore the map. But roll survival if you want to explore the boxes and see what you can find.
All right, give me a second.
I'm very concerned.
Wow, I actually have
It's
a good
okay,
survival.
Stormy's character is still bad at survival.
You said it. You said it. I know you meant that it's.
Not for any particular reason, but just because Stormy's bad at survival. And I knew it would happen before he rolled.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I only have a +3 modifier on freaking survival, so.
That's
So
actually.
as you guys kind of just start searching around, you do find whatever is in your packs. Whatever you had on you, you eventually managed to pick up. So you've at least got that. There's a few other tools that you were able to find. You have managed to find a damaged but partially functional survival kit. It's got a flint and steel in it, a very tiny axe, and what looks about to be 20 feet of rope. How you distribute these items is entirely up to you.
Are you gonna put a loot table or something like that, or?
Nope.
Like I guess I'll take the. I guess I'll take the little axe.
What do you need the little axe for?
The metal.
What do you need the metal for?
Don't worry about it. I need the metal.
I am very concerned on what you need the metal for.
Do you have
First
a better?
of all, you're the one who crashed the ship, so I'm very concerned on what you need it for.
I resent. I resent that remark that you keep blaming me for
Is
crashing.
it wrong?
Crashing the damn ship.
Is it wrong?
Yes.
Why?
Because I wasn't piloting that damn ship, even though this guy says I was.
Whenever I was passing by, literally I saw you on the helm of the ship,
Uh-huh.
and you were trying to tell me you were not flying said ship.
Wait, since when was the ship flying?
I thought you said we were flying. Well,
No, it's a sailing ship.
no, well. See,
Oh, I get it. I get it. You're accusing me of making the ship fly through some kind of a witchery, aren't you? And that's what caused the ship to crash.
no, you flew us straight onto the freaking dock, or freaking straight into
The
this
beach.
bullshit at this point.
Anyway, okay. Anyway, back to the thing.
Fucking Stormy.
Which one is Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Quill.
Don't you mean Quinn?
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's Chris Pratt playing Peter Quill / Star-Lord.
Oh, so the main character. Okay, because I'm
Yes.
looking up how to play Chaotic Good, and it gave that example. I'm like, wait, which fucking character was that again?
I forgot if it was Quinn or Quill, but yeah, Star-Lord.
It's Quill.
Yeah. Quill.
Okay, so we found a survival kit.
Yes, we have a chaotic good, a lawful neutral, and a neutral evil.
Oh no.
Very balanced party. So you found a survival kit. You haven't found anything else yet. Perhaps the poor job that you did trying to look for stuff has resulted in some of the crates sinking back into the depths of the ocean.
Dang, there they go. Way to go, Stormy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If we had a better elf, I'm pretty sure they definitely would.
Yeah, I wish we had a better elf. Dear God, can you please grant us a better elf?
You could always return me to where I came from. Actually, never mind. I don't want to go back to where I came from.
No, you heard him, Zid. Come on, send him back to where he came from.
I'll go ahead and make a little boat and send you back. You don't
Oh,
get a paddle or anything.
Oh, if you make a boat, I'm just getting out of here.
So,
No.
can I check the ship out as to why it was shipwrecked or if there were any signs?
You're 100% certain why the ship was shipwrecked. It was a raging storm, which is still going right now.
Ah, okay, well,
Hello, Storm.
what's the area around us look like that we shipwrecked on?
So you've washed up at what looks like a sandy beach. There's nothing immediately around you besides shipwreck debris and the occasional tree, but they're a little bit further in. You can see them inland, quite a bit of a walk away though.
Oh, so wait, do we just beach ourselves?
You have managed to wash up on a beach.
Okay, a shipwreck and just fucking beaching yourself are a little bit different.
Indeed. The shipwreck has happened, but you, as members, have washed up onto a beach.
So
There
wait,
is no
the
ship to
not
be
around
seen.
us? Oh.
By the way, Kron,
Yes.
technically, considering the fact of what my kinetic gate is, would I be able to sense the area for any more metal that could have came from the ship?
You can.
What's
So-
important about the metal of my ship, huh?
At this point, if we are shipwrecked, your ship does not matter anymore. Therefore, we salvage.
Listen, buddy, it's still my ship, my salvage. What you need the metal for?
Yeah, I think I want to find more metal myself. Can we go ahead and...
I'm going to literally keep it in case we need to use it for other things, sir.
Well, I need my
So
own...
if you would like to shut your trap, I will gladly go ahead and
Shut my
salvage the
trap,
metal from
buddy.
your ship.
You didn't buy this ship, I did.
Yes, but you are also the one who put the idiot in charge of driving it and ended up shipwrecking it.
I kind of
No,
get
that's a
it.
fair enough point. Yeah. All right.
You put... I kind of get it. You put Stormy in, in charge of driving the ship to the
As
shoreline.
long as we can make the lure that Stormy caused this.
Alright, then. Roll survival.
Is it survival? Because technically, natural
nice.
attunement.
That's fine. You do some more, you do find another couple of boxes with some useful items in them. You've managed to find what looks like to be a hammer, a pair of pliers, and a wood saw.
Hell
Spend
yeah,
all those in the
boys.
bag.
You also managed to find what appears to be a waterproof sheet of paper, and something to mark it with.
Oh yeah, it's Project Zomboid base building time.
I was about ready to say, wait,
Wow.
do we just go Project Zomboid on this?
Nope, you found what you can use for a map, and
Right.
whatever else you might want to get up to.
Interesting.
But what's for sure is this storm's still going, and
We need shelter.
all three of you are feeling quite cold.
Can I go ahead and take
Especially the old woman.
Can I
Yeah,
can I go ahead and
but
take
the
the...
old woman doesn't matter here.
Can I go ahead and take the pliers and the...
Hell no.
Alright, fine. Kron, I can't find like a regular
Stormy, I just want to say your material component pouch covers the usage of that spell. In case that's what you're wrapped up on.
I see. Okay. Okay, fine. I just noticed it.
But no, be my guest if you want to keep digging around for metal.
That's fine, that's fine.
He's actually a collector. He's looking for buried treasure.
Yeah, he got shipwrecked. He's looking for buried treasure now.
I was about ready to say, I was actually about ready to say, I feel like Stormy's trying to make his character into a hoarder.
I mean, I'm already the old lady, so... Alright, well, anyway.
Anyway, continue.
So, I think
better-
we should get away from the beach. Maybe look for some shelter here. What do you say?
I concur.
It's until this storm passes over.
By the way, the captain can have the map and the stuff to draw said map. I'm pretty sure
Alright.
you are more educated in this than I.
Intelligence, wisdom? Nah.
I will have to hope you are more relevant in that.
You got some skill at reading maps, I'm sure.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay, so where are we gonna
So
go?
We're going inland, yes?
I guess we're going inland.
We said we're going inland, so
So in that case, you can move one hex at a time.
Who's gonna be taking point? Oh, I guess the captain will be
Oh,
taking
wait,
point.
I see. So this is the water. I thought this was the water.
Nope.
that would
So
be
as you move north, you can see you're not quite there yet, but you can see in a little bit of a distance there's a bunch of trees and what appears to be a little thicker of a forest. as you go further north. Doesn't appear to be a lot of defining terrain here. It's fairly flat.
Well, what are
Alright.
the chances the trees might have coconuts? If we're
We're
concerned
gonna
about
move to the
about
west.
food, okay.
So as you do get closer and into the forest, you can find some nice shade underneath some of these trees. These trees look fairly tropical, and not many of them have fruit on them, but a few do. So you might be able to scavenge some resources if you spend some time doing that. But for now, you're at least partially out of the rain, but it is still raining.
Do you want to build a shelter with the tree leaves and gather the food, some food, or do you want to keep moving?
Let's go in a little bit further.
Okay.
So 3 hours onto your trek, you've managed to get a little bit deeper into the forest, and you can hear a few sounds coming from the distance of what appear to be creatures and critters. They appear to be keeping quite a wide circle around you and avoiding you for the time being. It's pretty quiet for the moment, but you can see as you continue hiking this direction, you're slowly getting higher and higher away from the water.
Alright.
Do you want to establish a base camp here and then we'll venture out more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I guess we're gonna gather whatever fruit the trees have and see if we could build a general shelter with the leaves and maybe some of the branches or whatever. If that's a survival check.
Surprise! It's a survival check.
Alright, everybody?
Wow, survival check.
Yeah, that's better.
Not too bad.
Also, Zed,
Yeah.
I realized something just now. I may have forgotten to give you your bag.
Yeah.
It's because no default bag exists for your class, so to add one.
I see that. I'm literally looking at this, like, I at least get a pre-made weapon, but it's like, not having anything is like, huh. Like, technically...
I guess you get this one. There you go.
Yeah, that works. That works.
You also are, hold on.
Yeah, that one should work by default.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're gonna need that too.
Do I absolutely need clothes where we are?
I mean, you tell me.
I know.
Please don't make this an episode of Family Guy.
I'm a dwarf. It doesn't matter.
Alright, Kron, so, unless everybody else has to roll, oh wait. Oh yeah, how do we do? Oh wait, no, I think everybody else does have to roll.
Friend, I need to verify something, because this is... I'm trying to understand the gates a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it. Continue
Okay.
on with your thing while I DM.
So, party, you've managed to pick up enough food for today. You're a few hours into the day now. But you don't have access to a source of fresh water yet, which is quite an important one. Anything else you want to do besides getting food for the time being?
I would like to...
Stormy's roll was for a shelter, not for...
Is it for a shelter?
Oh, I thought it was for everything. I thought everybody was gonna be rolling for everything.
Well, Stormy can only do one thing at a time, so if he wants to go for shelter, then he's not getting any
Yeah,
food.
what was your roll for, Stormy?
I'll do the shelter then. Anybody else?
Right. In terms of shelter, who has the axe? Wait,
I
Saul.
do. I do.
Right, you're gonna need to borrow that from Zid first.
Okay.
And once you do, you can get started with chopping down some trees in order to make some shelter for yourself.
Is
However,
as long as you do not break the axe, I don't care.
you in particular find the act of chopping down trees exceptionally difficult with your +0 strength and extremely low constitution of -1.
Oh.
So you get tired after getting halfway through the first tree.
Who the
Oh
hell
shit, I
has
might as
strength
well.
stat?
I might as well do the shelter building.
Alright, yeah, you do the shelter building. I guess I'll do
How
the
much
food,
strength do you have, Ob?
food gathering.
+3.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll
It
switch
says
to
I'm
the...
+4 Constitution at least.
Oh. Okay, so... A 17
The
was...
class is still in playtesting, so my answer is yes.
So in that event, that means from the time that basically we came off the ship, I can go ahead and just keep it channeled.
Yes.
Bro, okay.
So
We're not taking that. We're
I
not
saw
taking that. We're not taking that. Thank
I saw
you.
that.
The two.
Wow.
There we go. That was my reroll.
So this is my final question for that. So in that case, would I just be taking the attributes of whatever I'm passing, or is it only specifically to what I'm attuned to?
It should be to what you're attuned to.
Okay, so yeah, basically I would like to go ahead and keep that attuned then.
Okay.
So yeah, that means
So, back on track. You managed to cut down a couple of trees and form what appears to be a rudimentary shelter. It's enough to keep you out of the rain for the time being. Well,
All right.
as long as you huddle together.
Sid, can you build us a fire?
to the best of my ability, sure.
Go for it.
Let's see. I would like to go ahead and attempt to start a fire with whatever lumber we have available, or if we have tinder or have found tinder, that.
Everything's wet. Very wet. So, actually starting a fire is going to be rather a difficult task. Unless you've got some sort of means other than the flint and steel that you've managed to find to start a fire.
Can I do something else, Kron, while he's working on that?
Ron, I would like to lightning dash through the tinder to go ahead and start a fire with it.
What?
You'd like to what, sorry?
Lightning dash.
Oh my god. Does that even
Fucking what,
work?
mate?
It's technical. Remember, I am turning into an entity of lightning, striking anything in my path. Therefore, theoretically, yes.
Wow. That's like saying screw the DM.
Why don't you, like, run
You know, this
through a
is valid.
tree, and then the whole tree will char and shit, and give us firewood.
Yes, but unfortunately, this is about proving a point now. So,
Hey Zid,
yes,
roll survival.
that's fine. I love how this is the turn it has taken.
So you lightning dash by transforming yourself into what appears to be pure lightning for a moment, and you fly forward, incinerating the pile of wood. It was on fire for a few moments, and then it turned into ashes.
Unfortunate.
Lightning is extremely hot.
No shit.
I told you to strike a tree.
No, I don't get the choice of striking. I am
Walk
literally
through the tree.
I am literally a lightning essence going through things.
Yeah, walk through the tree.
Hey, I mean technically I can do another lightning dash. It doesn't use spell slots.
Okay,
It's a feat.
go for it, yeah.
But I don't think we want to burn down the entire forest.
Well, it's all wet, isn't it?
It is all wet.
Well then let's go. We are going ahead and doing a lightning dash through trees.
Roll
Oh
survival.
my god.
Karan hates this.
This class
Boy.
is broken.
Also, tell me if the trees are cut in any way, shape, or form. I want to try something else on top of that.
You don't cut them, but you definitely set one of the trees on fire.
Okay. I would like to go ahead and use elemental blast metal to go ahead and chop down said flaming tree.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, sure. That'll chop down a tree.
I would like to cast
Chop it down.
chainsaw and chop up the tree.
We have proven we are more of the mages in Stormy currently. We are
I'm
solving everything.
I'm just sitting back and watching what you guys do. That's it.
Kineticist is a fair and balanced class.
I'm literally looking at this and I'm like trying to think it all out in my head. And I'm just, as soon as you bring up this entire situation, I'm thinking of all the utility. I'm like, yeah, this will be fine.
Yeah, and those spells all do so much fucking damage too. That's the best part.
Yeah, to give you an idea, the
Yeah.
damage that this would have done
Mhm.
would have just been this on paper,
Yeah.
but I have ways to enhance that.
Ooh, okay.
It's an interesting class.
Kind of makes me curious about what Oracle would have been like.
Also, it doesn't help that I've definitely nerfed that that class that character by giving it no strength and hard con.
Yes, I noticed. So you have actually managed to balance the
Oh, a 20.
And what was that for?
I was just going ahead and just hitting it just to see.
Good job, you have sickened the tree.
Congratulations, tree. You're being burned for wood.
I would
Right,
like to.
so you managed to get some wood. You managed to get some fire going. You have a small shelter. What would you like to do?
Did anyone happen to get any containers for boiling water? Like a pot, perhaps?
Well,
I
was
pretty
actually-
sure I could probably craft one up real quick.
What do you mean craft one up real quick?
Hi, yes, I also craft. I'm a dwarf.
I was gonna ask. Can't we just collect rain? Wouldn't that be considered like fresh water compared to the ocean water? If boiling water was.
You have to remember. You have to remember. I also have a hammer.
But we don't have a forge.
We can make one.
What do you mean we can make one? What is that supposed to mean?
Kron is questioning everything.
Okay,
right
fine, fine. Just make the pot and go collect some water, please.
Now. Actually, to be
Exactly
fair,
how are you making a pot?
I'm kidding. We've got water skins. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I've got water skins.
I'll bet. All right. So I guess we're just gonna rest here and wait out the storm.
Can I make a suggestion? We could also craft a makeshift cup or bucket or something out of the leaves and collect the rainwater.
Technically,
Yeah, I think I would have to roll really high in survival because I don't even know how to do that IRL.
Kron, let me see if I could do something like that.
Sorry, what do you want to do?
Make some kind of a vessel to collect with the tree leaves to collect water from the rain.
Okay. Roll survival.
Here we go.
So I guess you're moderately skillful with your hands. Probably
Okay.
because you're an elf, and you managed to weave a bunch of leaves together to hold some water.
All right. So
I was gonna say, I think this has been the highest that Stormy has ever rolled with survival.
are you just saying that because I rolled a 17 last survival check, and that's just one more?
No, I'm saying from your last character to this character, your rolls have been significantly higher.
I give you that. Okay. Anyway, we'll let the water collect while we rest for the night, and then yeah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do.
You guys are just gonna rest for 12 hours?
Well, to wait out the
Is that how long the
storm,
storm has to left?
just to wait out the storm.
Well,
Yeah.
he said, well, I don't know. How long do you want to wait? It is currently 3 p.m.
I just kept saying, wait out the storm.
Wait out the storm. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright. So an hour goes by, still raining. Another hour. You feel a lot drier, but it's still raining. As you get into the evening, it continues raining.
Well,
And it's still raining as you get out into the... starts getting real dark outside. At this point, it is still raining.
I guess we are gonna sleep the 12 hours. I don't know. Do you want to do some downtime or something like that, or?
As you get into the next morning, you wake up and find more rain.
God damn. Well, I suppose we gotta do something. Alright. What if we, make umbrellas out of tree leaves and get moseying on?
I mean, getting wet will not hinder your progress as long as you're not
Well,
purposely getting into the ocean.
if
Or
this
something.
rain ain't stopping, then I guess we keep looking around here.
Okay. Let's go ahead and
So
move
we're
out.
gonna continue moving.
Do you want to
Right,
put a,
are
do you want to
you-
put a marker there? Or yeah, I guess we'll put a marker there. There you go. Yeah. Base camp.
Alright.
I would highly recommend you guys keep tabs on where you have traveled. It will be immensely helpful later on.
Okay.
How you do that is up to you.
Okay.
We're gonna draw one of those simple maps. No, we don't know what the hell it means. All right.
I mean,
So,
that's what the paper and what we used to write with on it.
Yeah.
Was for. So.
All right. Let's
indeed, I'm assuming you are effectively drawing out the map that you see as time goes on.
Yes.
So, you head up north, or what you presume is north, for another hour, and you're steadily going uphill, you can tell, but the grade is very, very light. And it's still fairly quiet. Nothing interesting has happened at the moment, but you have seen some animals here and there off in the distance. They tend to be fading shapes in the forest, so you haven't really managed to get a good glimpse of what they are.
Well, as far as we know,
Cannibals.
they're just animals. So
It's cannibals.
you think they're cannibals?
In the bales.
This is the plot of the forest.
Okay, Kron. Just considering how he said that, I would like to look around the ground and see if there's any humanoid tracks here, or if they're all just relatively just animal tracks. Making sure that we are indeed surrounded by animals.
So you want to look at the tracks around you,
Yeah,
specifically?
just to make sure that we're
Oh.
surrounded by animals and not other people.
Roll perception.
Perception. Oof. Well. Oh yeah, I'm trained on that. Just like looking at everything else and I'm untrained. It's gonna be interesting if I see a human footprint.
So, Kron, as we're traveling through and we notice this, would I be able to look around and see if there's anything like with the trees that I'm noticing that's irregular?
You can try. That's going to be investigation or
Investigation.
nature.
I think nature would be better since it's just the
Nature makes more sense, yes. So Stormy, they definitely appear to be animal tracks,
Okay.
but you're not quite sure what kind of animal they are.
Okay, well, good news is that we're not surrounded by cannibals, but we are definitely surrounded by animals.
And in terms of the trees, they're definitely they're definitely tropical trees and tropical plants. But you've never seen them at least you're only 2 or 3 days away from port, and the port where you ventured out from has none of these plants.
Okay.
So it's a very strange environment to find yourself in.
Okay.
Given the lack of distance that you have traveled, or that you presume that you have traveled so far.
Understood.
Go ahead.
Alright, we keep going up.
So,
Oh.
just a thing on hex exploration,
Yeah.
and you may get this as you're going through. Fucking. Sorry, there's a fly in my room, and I have been trying to catch it for the last like
Sick 'em.
20 minutes.
Sick 'em, fly. Sick 'em. Sick 'em.
And it's like one of those really tiny ones too, right?
Ooh.
So it's just occasionally showing up at like the edges of my vision. And
So
one.
it's literally just a fruit fly.
Yeah, it's literally a fruit fly.
Wow.
So, for hex exploration, every time you guys travel a hex, each of you has an action that you can do, and generally no more than that. So if you don't do anything during your turn, you're doing nothing. Essentially,
Okay.
in the
Okay.
1 hour time period. Okay.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do the next hex, but
Harvest for food.
harvest for food? Okay,
Harvest for food.
that's fine. If nothing else, we'll
In
do
that case, everybody's rolling survival.
Wait, did we
Yeah.
Wait, did we move a hex though? I didn't notice.
Yes.
You just
Oh,
moved
okay.
X.
Alright, I'm coming. Just went to wash my hands because I had butterfingers. You flat cat, you. Alright, survival. There we go. Wow. Back to my old survival skills.
Alright, so, between Theron and Lysandra, you managed to each get a day's worth of food. Or what can sustain you for at least a day. Stormy, you have not managed to really find anything. Could be to
Well,
just your lack of familiarity with the surroundings.
well, luckily it's just an hour, not a day we're traveling.
All
All
right.
right.
Luckily, it's just an hour at a time, right?
All right. Anything else? Well, we all spent our turns, so yeah, let's keep going.
Alright, whoops.
By the way, Kron, I cannot
Okay.
see the party token on the map.
Sorry, what? You
I
can't see
cannot
this
see
thing?
the party token. I can't see the party token on the map. Everything is like basically white cloud still for me.
It's a
Oh,
blob.
yeah, it's
yeah,
like a blob.
I don't even see that period.
Reload.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the only one for this one.
Gonna, on my hour, keep an eye out for animals. Perception check, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
What should I do?
I don't know, what are you doing?
I guess I'll look for more food.
Okay, now I see it.
God damn, I'm back to my old survival habits.
You find some bugs on the ground.
Would you like to try some? I heard that these are
Okay, Kron, thank you.
I heard that they taste like chicken.
Yeah, if they taste like chicken, I'm sure you'll have no problem eating them then, but
I was ready to say, bro.
Come on, try one.
no, I'll pass.
Actually, I need to find an apple.
Me and Alp have already found our food.
So, Stormy, between this time and last time, you found enough food for the day.
Okay.
But, up. Fuck God.
What did he say to do? Find animals? Food for
He said he was looking for animals, and then Zid, what are you doing?
I'm gonna investigate around and see if I notice anything irregular still while we're traveling.
Okay, and can you see now?
Yes, I see us now.
Perfect.
Like I can't see like the places that we've traveled,
Both
but that's fine.
pieces.
I can see like the thing. I can see the edge thing.
That's weird. So you can't see the drawings like this?
I can see it, but I cannot see the how should I say it? Pretty much like this path between here, I don't see us having traveled it.
Okay. That should do the trick.
Yep, that fixes it.
Just gonna do the full route, and that should fix it.
Yep, thank you.
I found some Sour Patch Kids from the welcoming basket that I was given, and
And this should fix being able to see the edge of the map.
I'm gonna go and open it up. Oh,
Yep,
it's in a
thank you.
bag.
Should be good.
Alright. So, off in the distance, Op and
Zid.
Zid, you see what appears to be a large grove a little bit deeper into our little jungle. And the grove is surrounded by a strange silvery mist. In the distance, you can see some of those creatures that have been flitting around at the edges of your vision for a while. They appear to be small silvery moths. They're definitely bigger than ordinary moths, probably about the size of your arm.
Oof.
And their wings are kind of shifting in colors like a kaleidoscope. And when they fly around, you can see that silvery dust and light seems to come from their wings.
That's spook.
So right now you're at the edges of this grove, where you've managed to land up on this tile. And you can see that these moths are currently just kind of flitting around the grove here and there. But they don't appear to have taken notice of you, and they just appear to be, doing moth things, going near plants and harvesting them and whatnot.
The moth life.
Indeed, the moth life.
I'm scared of this.
Me too. Will saving throw.
Waiting on one last person.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was uploading a file.
One moment.
This is my own personal hell, and I'm the only one who's caused this. I uploaded a sound file to play whenever I rolled a 1 on a d20, and now the sound effect is just playing on loop non-stop. No!
Good job.
Good job.
What have you done to yourself?
Good job, Bob.
It's playing a laugh track on loop.
A laugh track on loop. Wow.
I'm sorry, but you deserve this.
Yeah, you kind of do.
I've got to refresh. Hold on. Oh, please. I hope I get a 1 on a roll soon and it plays it for everyone.
You just want us to suffer, don't you?
No, it's just funny.
Yeah, but through a loop? What if we all get the loop?
Oh, it does? Oh, well. If we all get a loop, I don't know what I did. Wait. Is there a way I can guarantee what I get on a roll? Like a command for that?
No.
Alright, so 20d20 is what I'm understanding. No ones? Bruh. Try that again.
Not
It's gonna
1-1.
take you a while up.
Not 1-1.
What the fuck, dude? That was not the sound effect. I don't know why that one played.
Well, you got 2 20s. Still no
This
1.
is how you do it. Oh god, it's so long.
That kind of is kind
That
of
was
long.
playing on loop for me. It was my own personal hell.
That's self-inflicted pain, dude.
Holy shit.
That was hella self-inflicted.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's what's going to play on 1s from now on.
God. So, you've come across that grove. What do you want to do?
Me? I don't know. Go into it, I guess.
Alright, you're gonna go ahead and walk in?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I didn't
Alright.
feel anything.
Some of the curious looking moths kind of start flitting around you.
Flitting, huh?
Ah, yeah, they're flitting around you.
They keeping their distance, or?
They're keeping their distance. They're kind of just flying around you as you're walking around.
How many of them are there?
There's a lot here, but there's like five or six that are like hanging around you right now.
I'm just gonna draw my sword and get ready for if one of them tries anything.
Okay, Kron.
Okay. Yes.
How far am I? Like, I know that Op's going into the grove, but I'm like right at it, right?
You're at the edge.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
You have detected magic.
I can confirm you have detected magic.
And it's coming from that grove. Like everything's concentrated from that grove.
You have detected magic.
Okay. Alright, Op,
Ah, yes.
there's something magical about that thing. Just so you know.
I kind of figured.
Alright. Anything else other than the moths just fluttering around him?
Yeah, wait.
I feel like that's.
So.
Nothing has changed, Kron. Nothing has changed. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Continue, please.
Yeah, okay. So,
You guys don't need to worry about it.
I'm just
Kron's right now
vibing.
wanting to end. Kron's right now wanting to end me. What the fuck? You were gonna fight. Sorry, Kron has to deal with me on something.
no worries. Dealt with. So,
I'm
Op,
mad.
you've drawn your sword. Stormy, you're kind of outside at the edge of the grove, and Zid, you're at the edge, kind of watching.
Wanting to end something.
So, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Keep walking through the grove, I guess. Watching these moths.
Just gonna keep walking through the grove?
Yeah, I
Okay.
suppose.
Yeah, you keep walking through the grove.
Is there a way around the grove? Or.
Have to spend some time traveling a different direction to get around it.
I see. Well, we just have moths going all over. All over Op. So.
They're just kind of flitting about you. They haven't landed on you or anything, but definitely flying around you.
How far is the grove? Like.
Fairly large.
Hmm. God, I'm wondering if I should spend this. I kind of want to go around the grove. I don't know about you, Zed. I mean, I like to keep an eye on Op, but I kind of want to go around the grove.
Kron, you said moth dust, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Stormy, you're in the grove. Op, you're walking through the grove, and Zid, you're at the edge of the grove.
Oh, I never
What
said
do
it.
you want
I never said I was gonna go in it. I said I want to kind of go around it.
to do? You earlier said you were going to go in it.
I did.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna follow Op then, well, kind of cautiously. Anything else happening?
Is that Darky or Kevin?
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, Kev?
Wow, you ruined the surprise.
God damn it.
What?
That's all I have to say. Hey Kevin, would you like to join in on the fun?
As what exactly?
There's 2 available characters.
Available characters.
Yeah, I have handcrafted 5 characters. You can pick one of the 2 that are remaining. I would highly recommend not to pick Zara if you want to play, but the other one.
What about the card?
No.
I don't think we have a cart. You could be base camp for us.
He knows exactly what I meant.
I see.
No, I'm not.
Alright, so what else happens to Op? I know that you're dealing with Zid, but I mean, I'm kind of hanging here.
He's walking
point-
through.
At this point, I'm like evaluating how I need to deal with this because of Kron.
I see.
You and Op are walking through right now.
And then Zid's just staying behind.
Well,
Yep.
kind of.
Alright. Anything else happening? Or Op, remember, behind
There's
you.
some moths flitting around both of you now, but Op has his sword drawn and he's walking forward.
Imagine not recommending an oracle. Come on, Kron.
It's a pain in the ass.
What kind of foliage do I see around me?
Yes, Kron.
Foliage?
This is what I'm resorting to right now.
Yeah, like, what kind of plants and stuff do I see around me? Or actually, I should ask, do I even see any signs of other creatures going through this grove besides me and Op?
But I'm not sure what to respond to that with. Give me a minute.
Exactly.
Sorry, say again, Stormy?
Okay, do I notice if there's any other creatures besides moths, like looking at the ground or any of the surroundings that have been through this grove besides me and Op?
Definitely seems like you, Op, and the moths.
And what about the foliage that's around me? What kind of foliage do I see?
Foliage.
Foliage, just the same stuff that you saw before, but smaller because it's a grove. And more or less, no trees.
Okay, are we through this grove yet?
You're walking. It seems to be quite a ways, but you're still walking through it.
Okay,
Seems very large.
I guess let's keep going.
Yeah, keep walking through.
Okay. Zid. Having a
I'm waiting
moment here.
I'm waiting for my response on this.
I'm not sure what exactly it would do.
I'm hoping it does something.
Okay.
So what does it do?
Because unfortunately, I am in a weird. What the fuck? Kron,
Yes.
I hate everything you just typed to me.
Good.
Sounds like you're loving it.
Is anyone else noticing the wonders of these fucking moths?
And they're pretty big.
They do appear to be pretty big.
Can I examine one that's just by looking at it that's going around me? Like, does it just look like a
Sure.
regular giant moth, or do I notice anything
Like I
else?
said, they've got some prismatic-looking wings that look like a kaleidoscope of colors, and they appear to be leaving behind a trail of silvery, sparkling dust.
Wait, hang on. I need this answer.
Do I notice anything about this dust that I know of or remember of?
Nope. I
Okay.
can conclusively say if anybody tries to roll, I will say this in advance. If anybody tries to roll lore checks on anything here, you will automatically fail.
Luckily, I am not going for the lore check.
Good, because the party knows. None of the party members know anything about this place or have heard of it. So.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna say hello to one of the moths, just see if it responds, even though that's kind of weird.
That's a bit more than weird, homie.
The moth continues flitting around as if it does not understand you.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Alright, Op, you gonna do anything else?
No, I'm just walking through.
Alright, I think we're both gonna walk through. I don't know what's going on with Zid back there. I hope he catches up.
This is- Kron, this is important, unfortunately. This information, unfortunately, is extremely important in this situation. So I do need that relevant information.
It is pivotal to your continued existence.
Kron, you have given me a character that is new and experimental, therefore I'm going to test every aspect possible, and you should understand this.
Why can't you do this?
Wait, no, that doesn't work actually.
Does it not? Because technically it's
actually.
supposed to be a living creature. What?
What's going on?
Oh,
Yes, confusion.
okay.
Sorry.
yeah, I had to reread it. Okay,
In fact, it just dies and then does the thing that I told you.
okay, that's fine then.
So you get nothing.
Okay, fine.
Do I turn around and see what Zid's up to?
Zid appears to still be at the edge of the grove. He just appears to be standing there.
See,
He's
should,
looking at you funny.
should we go and see if he's okay?
Why don't you call to him first?
Hey Zid, you coming? He just doesn't respond?
I'm sure Karan's sitting there scheming about what he's allowed to say.
I bet.
Sorry, I
What
hit
is really being
F11 and
allowed?
discorded and opened the stupid help page.
Help.
Help. I need help.
Which one is it?
Okay, well, just so you know, Kron, I'm getting kind of bored. I don't know what's going on, but what's the...
sorry, this has a lot of like.
Starring, get your butt over here.
I would highly recommend that you guys do things and try to do things.
Yeah, you guys
Or
should
get bored.
Try to do
Because
things.
unfortunately, I'm investigating things on my end.
What, like kill a moth?
Well, I
The
just
moth-
want
the
to
moth
walk...
was one thing, but I can't say anything because you guys aren't within range for me to say it.
Well, should we go check on him, or do you want to just keep going? I already called him out. He's just standing there.
Are the moths still flying around me, Karan?
They are.
Alright, I'm gonna get annoyed and stab one.
Oh god.
You gonna stab one?
I thought
Yes.
I was thinking of just catching one.
Alright, so you stab a moth. It
Yeah.
dies.
Uh-huh.
Definitely dies. It you stab it directly with your rapier.
Uh-huh.
And as if you didn't stab it at all, the moth kinda goes backwards. And then continues flitting around as if nothing ever happened.
Now you guys are kind of saying why I can't say anything to you guys.
So I'm gonna try and slash its wings off.
So it just... Wait, so the wound just closed up and then it just came back to life? Is that what happened, or...?
So you're gonna you slash off the wings of one of these big moths,
Yeah.
and the moth falls to the ground. And a moment later, the wings and the moth fly back up, and then it continues on its merry way.
Wait, what didn't I slash the wings off, though?
It's just
Welcome up to exactly what my issue has been now.
It seems like, why don't both of you roll me, let's see here. Well, just both of you roll me, flat
I hear flat. and that's
flat wisdom rolls.
Wisdom.
That's-
Flat wisdom saving throw.
How do I do a wisdom saving roll? Can't click on
You
my
can just
wisdom.
roll will. You can just roll will saving throw actually. That
Oh,
should do
okay.
it.
I was ready to say, I think it's better if we just do will at that point.
Yep. I mean, Ziddy, you don't need to, but so the two of you have are in somewhat of a realization that when you stabbed the moth and when you cut its wings off, it appeared to go backwards in time and then undo everything you just did.
So are we in some kind of a time warp here?
That is very much the high probability here.
Hmm. So, okay. We're
I
in
wonder
some...
what happens when I stab it and I hold on to it.
I wanna. Okay.
Would you
I wanna.
like to try and find out?
I actually
Yes,
wanna.
I would.
Okay. Do that first.
I'm sorry, like,
I
yes.
wanna put my arm out and see if I could get one to land on me.
Yeah,
He's
well,
gonna do
let's-
the Disney princess thing.
Okay, he's doing the Disney princess thing, and you're doing the stab and try to hold it there.
Yeah, stab and hold on to it. See what happens to me.
By the
Are
way,
you gonna like grab it physically?
Yeah, physically grab it.
I would like my investigation result though.
Okay. I will get the investigation result third.
Thank you.
So, we'll do Op and Stormy at the same time.
Okay.
So, you will let a moth land on you. And
Disney princess style.
fucking bug! God.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about the moth? Or are you talking about the fly?
Sorry, no, I have there's a fruit fly in my room, Kevin, and it's been at the edge of my vision for like the last hour and pissing me off.
No, he's narrating off response.
Stormy's response, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what you say as you stab one and grab it. So you let one land in your hand,
Okay.
on your hand. It's fairly big.
And Stormy
Um,
gets the compulsion to sing.
I would like both of you to roll a d20.
Just a regular D20.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
Okay, I would like both of you to roll me a d10. Sorry, no, not a d10, a d2, my bad.
Always gain the low roll. What the hell? Oh. The hell was that? Shortest straw pulled for you.
So, whatever you rolled on the d20, my friends, Up, you gain an age. Stormy, you lose an age.
Oh my god, I'm getting younger. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Imperceptibly so.
Wait, hold on. Is somebody actually?
Oh my lord.
Oh god, again?
Stop trolling Stormy.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I heard that knocking sound.
I did too.
It's got the fucking knocking sound on the.
I'm pretty sure somebody's hitting a soundboard.
And again, there's nobody at that goddamn door.
Or Stormy, I'm pretty sure somebody's hitting a fucking soundboard.
Okay, just be serious with me. Is that a soundboard? Because I do get.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Just as long as I. Just as long as I know that it is, because I mean I'm in a new place, so I don't even know.
You're gonna scare the crap out of Stormy before I scare the crap out of Stormy.
It's okay, we can scare the crap out of
Yeah, like I hear it and it's just like that doesn't sound normal, and I've heard variants of that sound file before.
Yeah.
So here's the worst part. My headset does like the 3D audio thing. So it sounds like it's coming from directly behind me.
And you know,
It's really annoying.
you want to know yesterday, or you want to know like last week when that happened? I thought that somebody was actually knocking on the porch door, and there's like no access to that porch. It's literally on a second floor. So that's what really got me kind of confused. Anyway.
Oh, was that all last time too?
Yeah, that was all last time too. That's why I
That's
knew
Stormy
it was
up
a
in
sound.
arms.
That's the reason why I knew it was a soundboard, because it was like that audio file has been played so many times, and so many things I've heard. So it's like, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yay! I'm younger. Oh my gosh, I feel young. I start talking like more elegant, right? Right?
Wait, do you notice that?
Now, it's imperceptible in terms of your actual age.
I was about to say, there's no possible way
You're like you're 323 years old.
Oh
Hey,
boy.
man, his bones don't ache no more.
There you go. My bones don't ache no more.
And
So
off, you have
do-
become 6 years older in an instant.
6. I thought you said
Damn.
1 year older.
I don't know, whatever you rolled on the previous d20.
Oh my.
Oh, man.
So if it was a 2, you age. If it's a 1, you reduce in age.
Oh wow.
So now I'm 31.
You're noticeably older.
I don't even see my damn age on my.
Bro,
Oh, my
why am I
character.
picking a wolf?
And your primary, it's on the primary page, front page.
Ah.
Like the character sheet.
Oh, I
You
see.
wanna, like,
Oh. So, did my arthritis stop?
you tell me.
I had arthritis.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Is that just relegated? Are the moss relegated to just the grove?
As far as it can tell so far, they don't appear to be leaving the grove.
Okay.
Is there a way out of the grove, like, but not going forward?
When you turn around and you look behind you, you can see that Zid seems very close.
He seems
As
very.
if you haven't gotten very far at all.
Huh. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna step out of here because I get the feeling I'm going nowhere, even though I'm feeling a bit younger somehow. And I'm gonna say that we just go around this thing because I don't know what it is, but I get the feeling we're just gonna be walking in place.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Get out of the grove, I guess, huh?
Follow your. Are you gonna go forward or backwards?
Back.
Alright, so, after spending about 3 hours trying to get out of the grove, you eventually managed to backtrack your way back an hour.
Why, hello, friends. I see you have made it back. Have you noticed the wonderful irregularities here?
Yeah, some kind of a
Yes.
time warp thing. Did you notice
Good,
something?
It took you guys fucking long enough.
So what is it? If you know what it is, what is it?
Fuck if I know, dude. Literally, I sat here the entire time, pretty much dealing with the wonders of time reversal.
I see.
Alright, well, let's go this way
I
then.
summoned Time Wizard
All right.
attack mode.
I
It
got-
was
Alright,
literally
what are you
a
guys
wizard
doing for
mode.
this hour of travel?
I can still see the
One
grove
thing-
at the distance, right?
Contemplating life, I guess.
Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Kron.
Yes.
Before I leave, I would like to take one of the plants with me as a sample.
Just- When you, like, inside the grove or outside the grove?
From inside the grove, from where I was, because you said I was at the edge, correct?
You grab a plant, and as you walk away, it kind of just disappears from your hand. And
The
it is
freaking
back.
time distortion is trash, and it should feel bad.
Good.
Though I am curious about why that specific spot. I really don't know what else to do other than look for more food. What, go that way?
We go this
Sorry,
way.
anyways. What would you like to do? Continue traveling?
Yeah, I say continue traveling. I don't know where we're gonna go, but
Up this way.
Yeah.
Around the grove.
yeah, around the grove.
Okay. It is now about noon. It's been about, it's been several hours since you started off. And, it is still raining, as you can see.
Wow.
Because of course it is.
Of course it is. But, the forest seems to be, getting a little bit thicker as you continue going north. Or, well, this direction.
I'm actually starting to want to find a settlement now. But I don't know. A settlement that's not full of cannibals.
I think we're gonna have cannibals, but
Alright, well, we keep traveling.
Right, add cannibals to... Will do, Stormy. Cannibal settlement coming right up.
Actually, I meant I really want to find cannibals. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're very friendly guys. So you could just like mark that off, right?
Rebel?
So, on this particular tile, what would you like to do, party?
What do we see on this particular tile? Everything the
So,
same?
I'll be real. An action per travel, yeah, that's cool and all. I have nothing to do. Like, I'm just traveling to find out what there is to do.
Then travel. Keep
Yeah.
going.
All right.
Yeah, let's
We
keep going.
continue traveling.
Everything
You
look the
continue
same?
traveling, and I will tell you if something happens.
Very good.
And I would like to, as we're passing by areas, I want to be looking around and seeing if I see anything irregular while we're traveling.
Okay.
And
I
I guess I'll be looking at the ground, see if there's any irregular animals or well, not. I know every animal's irregular, but I guess any form of
Clearly, Kaido moths are very irregular here. I'm not.
So as you get to this place, you can see what appears to be a shoreline again,
uh-oh.
off in the far distance, and what appears to be the edge of the tree line as well.
All right.
At least off directly to. Sure, I guess you can keep going. You enter onto the shoreline, and it is definitely pretty flat here.
Oh, this is just the beach continued around. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be. It appears to be more beach. It's starting to get a little bit late in the day, though.
All right.
Well, we traveled pretty far.
And
Do you think we're gonna need some time to go back up, or do you want to just keep exploring?
you're on kind of in an open area now, and you can see that there is to your south and to your west, or what you presume is your south and your west at least. There is definitely forest. To your north and to your east, as far as you can tell, it's open area.
Right.
All right, what's this? Do you see something there up?
So you're definitely at the edge of a forest in most directions, and you can see that off in the distance you see what appears to be maybe about 2 hours away of open space, what looks like just barely perceptible a structure off in the distance.
Oh, hey, there's a
Alright.
structure. Let's check it out.
It's starting to get really dark.
Oh,
It looks like an abandoned structure. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. Right up. All right.
Right, it is 10 p.m. It is starting to get very dark, and you guys do not have a source of light.
Do we
Trying
not?
to,
I mean, we still got lightning boys, so.
And we still have
you're
regular
on a beach
torches.
with
We
a
still have
structure on it.
regular torches too.
So what is the structure?
So as you get towards the structure, it appears to be like a very tall stone structure, almost like a monument or a stele, if you know what one of those is.
All right, so a monument. All right,
Yep.
but not like living conditions or anything. It's just.
No, nothing you can like live in, for example, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah.
It's more of like a very large stone pillar with what appears to be a lot of inscriptions on it. You're pretty far away from it for the time being, but you're too far away to read or really interact with it at this distance.
Well, you want to close in with it and see what it is?
Go read ahead, Stormy. Go ahead and tell me what it says.
All right, I'd like to approach it and see if I can understand anything that's written on it.
Okay, you want to approach it.
Mhm.
So, as you get closer to it, Stormy, I won't drag you elsewhere. So, as you get closer to it,
Okay.
you
I'm-
stop seeing as much
Hold on.
storm, and you suddenly start seeing a bright day.
All right, hold on. You're
And-
breaking up. You're breaking up. Let me just ask if I understood this. I stopped seeing storm, but I start seeing a bright day.
A bright sunny day, yes.
Okay.
Am I fine now, or is it still breaking up?
No, you're much better there.
So you see, when you start seeing a bright sunny day, and you see a lot of people surrounding this monument. They don't appear to be wearing too much in the way of clothing. They appear to be fairly sparse looking in terms of what they have on them, and they all appear to be praying in some fashion to the monument. And as they're praying, you can see what appears to be one person in the center with a very large blue gem in his hands, walking up to the stone monument and placing it against the stone monument. And when he does, the monument flashes. And as it flashes, you are back in reality and back in the rain.
All right.
Welcome back.
You guys. You the part where you.
Do I see that's okay? And as of right now, I just see it is what it is. I don't see anything leaning up against it right now, right?
Nope.
Okay. How far am I from the monument right now?
About 30 or 40 feet.
All right. Let me go ahead and close in a little further because I'm curious
Okay.
about those inscriptions. All right. Do I see the inscriptions yet?
You do see inscriptions, and they appear to be in a language that you do not know.
Do I see anything laid up against the monument?
It just appears to be just the monument.
And do I see any signs of like remains or anything like that around the place I'm standing on?
Nope, just lots of sand.
Hmm.
Is it coarse and rough get everywhere?
Okay. I am.
Fuck it. Sleep here tonight then.
Hold on, let me see what else I have. Okay. Let me go ahead and touch the monument, see what happens.
You gonna touch it?
Yes, like place my hand on it.
Okay, you touch the monument.
Touch
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Interesting. Well, interesting anyway. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go back to the party.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably ask them if they saw something weird happen, and I'm assuming they're gonna say no, because I kind of figure that I just saw something that they didn't. All right, guys. As I was approaching that thing, it became bright as day. I saw a lot of what it looked like native people worshiping the monument. And then I saw one person place this blue gem right against the monument, and then it flashed really brightly, and then I was like back here. Did you see me teleport anywhere?
No.
I didn't see you teleport. Are
Well,
you sure you weren't like in an illusion or anything like that?
I want to say it was an illusion, but I get the feeling it was more like a flashback that I was seeing, not of my memory, but as of what this used to be.
Let's fucking go, boys. All right, hold on. Sorry. Low sets for $45. I'm buying it right now.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing the event, so I just found out that it's like $45. I'm fucking buying it right now before it goes up.
What was it?
I'm actually gonna wait another 2 months until it goes like $20. It'll
Well-
go down to 20, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well,
Wait, what was
Pretty
it?
garbage right now.
Keep us during the event.
I didn't think that many people were actually gonna do this. Whatever. Get $45.
What was
Anyways,
it? Or...
it's worth 100 tank.
Diesel launcher.
All right. All right. Well, that's pretty much what I saw. So it looks like that we might be on a deserted or either on an island where the natives kind of got wiped out, and we might be seeing ghost structures through time and space. Uh-oh. Or maybe we might find a native here and
mean, I do think the time and space idea is definitely a weird idea, but I do think that something is wrong with time here.
How old did that structure look to me, Karan? Like, did it look ancient or did it look a little more recent?
Given how weathered it is, you're pretty sure it's absolutely ancient. Probably older than you.
Alright, yeah, that thing is pretty old, so I kind of want to say that this place is deserted or we're on some kind of a lost land that we haven't been, that nobody's seen in billions of years or X number of years. That stone looked pretty ancient, so as of right now, I don't know what else. I think we're more concerned about finding more shelter because for some reason it doesn't look like this storm's going to end. And I also get the feeling that the storm might actually be indefinite unless we place something on that monument.
And
That-
once we look around, Karan, we aren't seeing any, like, sort of gem or anything nearby, correct?
Nope, it is most definitely just a lot of sand.
And that, by the way, is just a hunch. I have no actual evidence of that actually happening. That's just explaining of what I just saw. But in the most immediate manner, or at the most immediate moment, I think we might have to worry about finding a place to rest because it is getting dark.
Do we want to try and create, like, a camp here?
We could. We're just gonna be a little bit wet because I don't see any shelters around here unless we want to camp under a tree.
Yeah, you're most definitely out in the open, at least an hour away from any trees.
Well, let's go get under a tree then.
Alright, let's go get under a tree.
So we're walking back an hour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it.
Whoops.
I was gonna be like, what? It got daytime in an hour? What?
Whoops.
This time
I
thing.
hit plus 1 day instead of plus 1 hour. Whoops.
Oops, indeed.
Okay, Kron.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take shelter under a tree and start in the
Since we're gonna probably turn in for the night,
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll take this tree for example, and I want to talk to it.
You want to talk
Okay.
to the tree? Ah, I see.
I want to ask it where we are and what this place used to be, and if there's a way for us to essentially get out of here or get to safety for our sake. I'm gonna use the restroom if you need to type something up. Be right back.
Mic off.
Alright, Stormy, here I have your response for you. I'll leave it in here.
Mic on.
Alright, I heard you. Is it in DMs or where? I'm coming.
Oh, it's in the game chat.
Okay. Huh. Hey Zed.
Yo.
What else were you noticing when you were watching us in that little grove there?
Whenever you guys were trying to talk or shout anything to me, it seems like time was slowing down to the point where it was like a garbled mess.
Okay. What I'm understanding from the plants here, this is a lost island where time has been fractured, but we should be aware of something called echoes.
I see.
So,
So,
I say be on guard if we hear any weird voices, because that's all I could think of in terms of the term echoes. So that's all I got. Captain, you got any ideas? Or you got any thoughts I should probably ask? What do you say, US Webbit? Kick your ass.
Stormy, are you familiar with something called Into the Radius?
I am not. Sorry to
Okay.
say.
I don't think echoes are to be taken literally.
Okay.
I think they're going to be the after images of people or things.
So we're gonna be seeing like images of people that once were. Is that what I'm understanding?
Essentially,
Okay.
it's like their soul being left over. Like we can't really interact with it because they might be like stuck inside a loop of time for whatever they were doing.
In that case, if you guys see any illusions, be aware of them. I don't know how hostile or anything that they could be, but they could lead us astray. That's my best guess.
Also, can
Let's
confirm
see.
Into the Radius is fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. But like, I'm assuming that's the type of echoes we're going to be talking about.
Maybe.
Maybe. You such a Wesco
It's a shame Stormy doesn't know what we're talking about because it truly is atmospheric and
I mean, how many?
Engaging.
Okay, it's gonna be me and you because we're the only people who have VR headsets in this.
fair enough. Yeah.
So, and as last time I checked, it's VR only.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that new of a concept. So,
Yeah, it's existed in multiple.
The way
Actually,
Into the Radius does it is slightly different and very unique because it's VR.
like maybe as a playable thing, point of view, but like in terms of literature.
Yeah, fair. Either way,
Anyway, my suggestion, we have the option of exploring this place, but we're obvious. What?
I'm going to. Sorry for interrupting you.
Okay.
Look at the duration of Speak with Plants and read the first sentence. Just saying.
I see.
Just saying. If you have more questions,
Quick, talk to the plants before you can.
Yeah. It's just I don't know what else to ask.
Well, why don't you think about what to ask on after a washroom break?
that sounds like an excellent plan.
Okay. It's
I'll
ju-
be right back.
Yeah. I don't have a washroom anymore. I have my laundry delivered.
Washroom break generally means going to the bathroom, but Raj,
I already did.
He does his laundry in the washroom.
apparently he does. Scene, I will go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
First, he washes his hands, then he washes his clothes.
Okay, I could technically ask you, Zid, any other questions you have for me that I should ask the plants?
I mean, I'm unsure what else we can really ask. The biggest thing is we got the information that this is a fractured time spot, so
And I think what's more important also is that this is an island, and I think we eventually need to get off of it.
I mean, obviously.
The only real question I could ask is this: if there is a boat here that we could get out of here.
Do the plants know anything about the storm?
Do
Because
the
the storm has
plants?
been happening for a long time now.
And I get the feeling the storm's indefinite. So okay, so ask about the storm. Let me just go and write this down. Storm, boat. I'm gonna leave the boat last.
I think the boat's important.
Well, yeah, the next question is gonna be a way off or out of here.
I would say, do the plants know anything about other living beings like us on the island?
Do the plants exist?
And you were chewing on the new toy I got the cat. The cat is asleep. You're so lucky. Okay, so storm, a way off. Other beings such as us, are they friendly? Will they help us? And the last thing,
Oh, I don't
ever.
care if they're gonna help us.
Well, if they're friendly. If they're not friendly, then I don't think that will matter.
Sorry, are you talking about your cannibals?
Probably. All right, I think I got a few questions.
Okay.
I don't know. We can wait for op or what. Okay.
I'll just answer them in the chat. So.
Okay. All right. Is the storm indefinite? Is there a way off this island safely? And is there other beings such as us on this island? What kind of beings are they? Will they be willing to help us survive? Circular. Huh. I've asked many questions, maybe too much. The storm is circular, and there's many so-called lost ones on this island. That's the answers I get. So there's definitely other beings on this island.
But it's probably the cannibals.
Considering how they're so-called lost ones, I sincerely doubt that they're going to be friendly to us. And the only reason that they will be unfriendly is, or that I could think of, is maybe they're cannibals.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I have one last question. Is there a settlement here?
That's not gonna have anything.
No. At least it'll be a place to that we know either we could go to or avoid.
Another settlement needs your help.
I don't think this is Fallout 4. A circular storm. Circular storm. Lost ones gather group. Lost ones gather group, that's what I'm understanding. So they're either grouped up one place. If there's no... It doesn't sound like there's a settlement. It sounds like that they're gathered up in a group and they're probably traveling constantly. That's just my logic. All I hear is lost ones gather group. And I think that's it. If they're gathering in a group, then there may not be a settlement and they may be traveling constantly on the move. Or they're just in one big group and they're not exactly in a settlement. I don't know. That's what I got. Well. Let me ask you this. As a character, where exactly were you going?
Me?
For Mod.
Yeah. Yes. I guess why were you on the boat and what was your story?
I mean, I'm trying to find a way to reignite our magic forge. So anything that would be able to help and assist with that.
Because I'm actually wondering how long we're going to be here. And it might, I don't know, there may not be a way out. And if we could actually, or at least if I can find a way to just live here, I mean, I think I'd be okay with that.
That's a weird thing to do. Unfortunately, I have better plans than just staying on a island that is completely deserted.
Okay, so we at least have one person that wants to get the hell out of here, and I'm assuming the captain does too, as soon as he gets back. Just wondering what your plans are. Alright, well, it looks like our goal is to try to get off the island. I don't know when Op's gonna be back.
Give him a few minutes.
Okay. Anyway, that's what I got. What do you say, Yuaska Webbit? What do you say?
So, I'm gonna scratch out all my previous notes and just change it to roaming cannibal horde, since that's what Stormy had.
Lol.
So you're not gonna be playing around anymore. You're just gonna put the cannibals in, even though you said you weren't.
But you asked for it.
I didn't.
You keep saying there's cannibals. I gotta give the players what they asked for, right?
I never asked for.
this.
I never asked for
I never asked for
cannibals
this.
at the slightest. I was just joking that one joke with Op about cannibals being on the island, and you just kept saying, "All right, let's put cannibals on the island."
I
After
feel
you,
like I'm a victim of negligence whenever it comes to our party members and their decisions on what sort of creature should be within the area.
there
You
should.
know, it's not my fault that Stormy comes up with the worst ideas.
Well, I
That
don't.
are just so free to use that I didn't even bother with.
Wow, for.
Might
I
as
don't-
well have zombies at that point.
I don't know. Zombies might be a little worse.
Zombie horde on island.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
also
we'll
very
change it up. We'll have the
unoriginal.
cannibals chasing a zombie horde.
Cannibals chasing a zombie horde? What the
Yes.
hell? Why would the zombies be running from the cannibals? Shouldn't the zombies be engaging the cannibals in an epic battle?
Is that how that's supposed to work? Because I can definitely tell you that is not how that's supposed to work.
Alright,
No,
clearly there's
cannibals are
going to
already
be
tamed by prions. So now the zombies only want regular human brain.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't want any prion contaminated human brains. So the zombie horde roams the island and search for shipwreck survivors, and the cannibals eat the zombie brains.
Wouldn't they get sick with a rotten
I hate
flesh?
this I hate this lore. This lore is terrible.
This is Stormy lore.
Stormy,
I-
why have you caused this?
I get the feeling you're just taking it's in bits of pieces of what I say and then making a lore out of it. Why just me? Why don't you why don't you use okay, no, don't use Zids. That's gonna make me
Because Zid and Op don't give me ammunition, that's why.
why don't you just make it a lovely island of Technicolor bears that
Oh, okay, so the technicolor bears are the ones who are getting attacked by the zombies, right?
that wanna spread the love of friendship or something like that.
Yeah, so it's like it's a circle of life. We have the technicolor bears getting attacked by the zombies who eat the cannibals.
Can
Wait,
we just hit middle ground and just have a freaking harem island where literally like we're just where the island's full of like hungry models or some shit? It'd be better than freaking Stormy's idea right now.
Yeah, but that's a One Piece harem island.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
no,
they're
you don't
literally
get
like dudes, but you know.
yeah, you don't get those out here. All you get is Stormy's Care Bear who who eat cannibals, who eat zombies, who eat Care Bears.
This is Stormy lore, bro. We're just going with it.
All right, make sure
Instead of-
make sure somebody updates op with the updated lore. At some point.
I am
Stormy,
not.
this is all
I am
you,
not.
bro.
I am not repeating all of this.
No, this is your lore, bro. You made this lore.
I didn't even want it to be lore. I'm just.
I want my One Piece island.
Can you concur this is the updated lore now for the island?
No.
I'm just gonna throw out all the rest of my notes and use those instead.
So how come you can't just take my lore that I want and which is just a flat no?
Raj, let me just alt F4 real quick.
Let me just nuke it. We're purging right now.
Sorry, I was talking to somebody.
Alright, I presume op has a stomach bug again, so.
He has what? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to just move on with, like, rest without him, or and then?
I
Is that
mean,
Because I don't know.
he technically has an action that he wants to do, I believe.
I mean, resting with or without him doesn't really make a difference, but.
Did you want to do something in this particular spot in place after through the
I
night?
mean, at this point, I'm indifferent on what I need to do here.
Well, either way, I think we've come to the conclusion that we need to get off the island, or that we want to get off the island. The need isn't there yet, but God damn it, Kron. It's just what's weird is that I'm still curious about what his original intention was. Now it's just like all exposed, and it's just gonna be all boring.
Yeah, you're gonna need to start running away from the cannibals soon, though.
Did he think about what he's gonna say?
Oh, should we
I'll
fill?
come back.
Should we fill
So,
Op in?
Op, would you like to know the new permanent lore for this island now that Stormy has set it up?
And I wanna blame
So
Op.
there's a zombie horde that's being attacked by cannibals, who are being attacked by Care Bears, who are being attacked by the zombies. So it's a circle of life.
I see.
Do you think that the zombies should actually be gloomy bears instead?
This is the dumbest game of rock paper scissors I've ever heard of.
That's because you forgot the lizard and Spock.
That's you guys.
Okay. Op, aside from that, this is what I picked up from the local trees here. I don't even want to make a technical term here. All right. This is an island that's been lost. Time has been
You are correct,
fractured.
it is an island.
Okay, yeah, you already know about the echoes. This storm is so-called circular. Not too sure what that means. There are many so-called lost ones that are on the island that we haven't seen yet, and they gather in a group. I don't know if they're to my guess is if they're just gathering in a group, because I asked if there was a settlement and that's all I got. They might be wandering just like we are in a group.
Okay.
So that's what I got. And I asked about Zid's background, and considering what his background demands, it looks like we need to find a way off this island. And I was gonna ask you if you're concurring with him, because I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta get off the island. I want to go fucking home.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that we want to get off the island.
I
All
mean,
right,
what alternative is there?
to live on the island? I mean, I don't know.
Why
Ah,
would
yes.
anyone
Let's
live
set
here?
up society with 3 of us.
I mean, I needed to get away from where I was coming from. This
Yeah,
is
but you're a weirdo.
this is technically a way, so only if I could settle. Anyway, you wanted to perform an action of your own before the next day.
No.
All right, so we're just gonna rest then.
Yeah.
All right, we're resting the night, Kron.
Okay.
And then, assuming it's still raining outside,
It is most definitely still raining.
so we got this so-called circular storm. It might be, this is just a guess, or might be like one spot on this island that might be like sunny, and that's kind of like an eye of a hurricane thing, and we're probably just in the middle of it. So,
So, Karan,
Yes.
The rain never stops. Yes?
So far, it has not stopped.
It's
Why? Where's all the water going? It's not like, obviously we're not being flooded out, but like, are there signs of like erosion, or is the soil acting differently because of the time shenanigans?
Somebody's getting something now. Roll perception.
All right.
Yeah, you take a look. You crouch down and you look at some of the soil. It's definitely, or sand and soil in this case. It's definitely wet, but it's not soggy. Which seems a little bit weird
Where's
considering
the
the sheer
water
amount
going?
of rain that's been coming down.
Yeah, where the fuck's the water going?
huh. Do you have like a digging item on you, anybody? Or
Hold
actually,
your hands, get to it, bud.
all right. I'm gonna dig through some of the sand with my hands and see if I run into some dry sand. Like just as far as I could go.
All right, you start digging,
Uh-huh.
and you get a few inches in. Still feels wet. Keep going. Still a little bit wet. Keep going. Starts to get drier. Keep going, and it's pretty dry.
Okay, so how far is it before it gets dry? Like I guess in terms of feet, inches.
Maybe
or-
like a foot.
Okay, so about a foot down, it's dry. Look at that.
Okay. I don't know where the fuck the water's going. So when it says it's a circular storm,
A circular
I'm sure
storm.
I don't know if it means that the storm is in the shape of a circle. Rather, maybe it's continuously cycling. As in, as soon as the water hits the ground, it's reverting back up to the clouds.
That's an idea too. It's just we don't have any heat to evaporate the water.
Hey, I'll roll perception again.
All right.
Sure. So you grab a stick from just lying around like from a twig, and you plant it in the dirt.
Yeah.
And you can see that a drop lands directly on the top of the stick. You wait about 30 seconds, and you see a drop land directly on the stick again. You wait another 30 seconds, and it lands in the same spot directly on the stick.
Oh.
So it's landing right on the same spot.
I think maybe time is going in a circle here,
Interesting. So
not just the storm.
we may not have been here at all any days. We're just stuck in
The loop.
time. Yeah, the loop of time. And it's about 30 seconds. So we're stuck in about 30 seconds of time. That's what it sounds like.
Well, the day seems to still progress. The sun at least does. But I don't know if the world outside this island might be progressing and we're just looping.
I'm wondering if it has something to do with what I saw those guys do with the monument. Like they put some kind of a blue gem there and maybe it just stuck them on this loop.
So maybe the gem basically ended up causing this entire distortion.
It's something like that. That's just speculation.
Did you notice any sort of like ritual or anything that they were performing?
Everybody was worshipping the monument. Like it was like a bunch of natives just worshipping the monument. And then one guy comes up to it and places that blue gem and then huge flash and then I'm just seeing everything again. And the flash comes from the let me see.
From the monument.
Yeah, it just comes from the monument, yeah.
Well,
So
if you
I
saw
didn't-
locals and time is looping, we're probably going to encounter the locals ourselves.
And
The locals.
considering I hear that they're lost ones, I'm assuming they're not going to be very friendly, so I say we tread lightly.
Indeed.
Okay. Speaking of treading, should we keep going?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's keep going.
Plan. Nothing interesting here. Lots of forest.
Alright, let's
Feeling
go.
the more inland we go, we're gonna get to these tribals or locals or
I guess we're gonna meet up with them then.
meet up. Gonna see what
Yeah.
the fuck they're doing. See if we can get that gem and like undo whatever they did.
Yeah, see if they do have a gem that'll undo whatever they did. And why they did it in the first place.
Is the forest getting denser, less dense?
About
Same.
equally as dense.
Okay.
Any Technicolor
It's not
bears?
getting any denser than it is, but you can see that it's kind of patchy in some places, but it's fairly dense over here. However, as you get to this new location, you can see to your west the forest is thinning out again,
Uh-huh.
and it appears to be the ground appears to start sloping upwards at a considerable grade.
Base of a mountain, huh?
Perhaps. I wouldn't say a mountain, but you can definitely see some hills off in the distance.
Alright.
Forest and hills.
So, as you guys are traveling, roll me a d6.
Anybody or all of us?
Anybody. Whoever's first.
Okay.
Okay, 2. So, as you guys are traveling, you come upon what appears to be a campsite.
Uh-oh.
And it's a little bit it looks a little bit overgrown. There's what appears to be the remains of a tent, and some ashes and some rocks in a circle. They're a little bit of a distance away.
Alright, let's go investigate the camp, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Come take a look.
What?
How, is there any, like, smoldering flames, or has it been out for a good while?
You can see it definitely seems to have been out for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say the state of the tent was?
Pretty much tattered. You can definitely see that there's some stuff inside the tent, but the tent itself is pretty ruined.
Whenever I peer inside the tent, what do I see?
There's what appears to be a large metal cooking pot. It's got a little bit of rust on it. And definitely not as much rust as you'd expect for something sitting out in the open for a long time. And a small pile of what look like weathered clothing, and
I'll take the ice.
there might be something it looks like the clothing stacked on top of something.
Okay.
Okay. Does somebody want to take the pots and all that stuff, and I can take down the tent and take it with us?
Yeah. Op, do you want the pots, or do you want me to hold them? Why did it turn this off? Okay, I guess I'll hold on to the pots.
Okay. And
See what's
I would
under
like
the see what's under the clothing.
Oops.
Yeah. Let me check that. I also do want to take down the tent, so I can also see if there's any possible way that I can mend it.
Okay, well, there you have a tattered tent that you can try to figure out how to mend shortly. There's the pile of clothes, and then there's the pots.
Stormy's taking the pots.
Yeah, I'm taking the pots.
So what did we find?
We found some pots, some tattered clothing with something buried under it.
I mean, take the pots, I guess.
Oh, you want to
would
take the
we
pots?
not- Yeah.
All right, because I was asking you earlier, but you were AFK. Okay, so you're taking the pots then.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, so what's under the clothing?
As you shift the clothing out of the way, you see what appears to be a small chest, kind of half buried in the dirt and the mud.
Chest, you say, huh?
Oh, a small chest.
Alright, we'll dig it out and open it up.
All right, let's go.
Okay, it doesn't appear to be locked when you grab it, and
Good.
it's pretty small. So you pop it open. Inside appears to be a small journal and a couple of sheets of paper.
What does it read?
So, on the on the journal, there's a few entries on, and it appears to be written in common, on somebody's attempts to survive by living on this island. There's a few comments on finding a source of water, the never-ending rain. He also notices that whatever animals he's managed to kill seem to unkill themselves after a little while. On the bright side, though, he's noticed that whatever plant matter he manages to acquire seems to stay in his stomach, so at least he can eat. However, it grows back or reappears where it was normally within the matter of a day or so.
Bro, I just found the infinite food glitch.
Well, I guess food won't be a problem.
As you continue skimming through the journal, he appears to continue getting far and far more depressed as time goes on about trying to find a clue and get out of this island. And eventually you get to his last message, where he leaves a request for whoever finds his journal to return it to his family back in the same port city that you guys came from.
Well, that's probably not going to happen, but we'll try.
Amongst the scrap of papers, you find what appears to be kind of a little bit of a mess of a map, which you can, if you roll well on survival, add to your own.
I do think I shall try.
Okay.
The journal didn't mention anything about.
Quick. I just want to check something.
The journal didn't mention anything about natives or anything, right? So we got that, and that.
And we have this down here.
So it looks like this place up here might be the closest, and then we could see what the hell that was. Does he make any notes of what these locations are, like as far as like writing or anything?
Nope. Appears to be a little bit of a mess of a map because it's being damaged by water, but...
Alright. As far as I could look around, do I see any signs of, I don't know, like somebody that just committed suicide or something like that? Because by the looks of the journal, it says that he kind of offed himself.
It doesn't sound like he offed himself.
Nope. What?
He committed
Last-
sewer slide?
Oh my god, get the fuck out.
Was his name Jack?
Oh, would that
Is
be-
there any? Hold on, Kron. Is there anything in the journal about some kind of a ball that he made friends with?
Actually, what I was curious about is, Karan, would you be able to tell us if there's any sort of like, I'm trying to think of this way, of him finding anything like the gem or anything like that?
Nope, he does not mention anything of the sort.
Okay, well, it looks like we're going to wherever this is.
He didn't describe anything, did he?
No.
Nothing that is overly important.
Okay.
Well, we're getting close.
Go on this side. Unless I have to be on this tile.
It's that tile.
Okay, I'll just do that instead.
Alright, what do we see here?
So as you get here, you notice you're up against what appears to be a large hill. And at the base of the hill appears to be a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely marked it on his map for some reason, and it appears to be a fairly large-looking tunnel. The mouth is for about 20 or 30 feet wide. And it's late afternoon now, and light is going in there, but not much, and you can see that it's fairly deep. You're going to need more than a couple of waterlogged torches to be able to see in there.
Well, if it's a... How do we know that it's a tunnel? Because when you say it's a tunnel, that means it has
Cave, tunnel, sorry.
Okay.
My bad, meant cave.
Okay, so it's a
Don't
cave.
know why I said tunnel.
so it's a cave, it's not a tunnel, okay. I would have liked it better if it was a tunnel, but...
Nope, no tunnels for you. Just caves.
So when I say that I prefer it to be a tunnel, you're not going to put that, even though you just took a whole bunch of stuff from me and made that lore.
In your version of the lore, it will be a tunnel. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
I can't wait to see the Stormy edition of this adventure.
I know, right?
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess we gotta go in, huh?
Do we have to go in? I mean,
What's the other option?
we could just keep going.
Go somewhere else.
We could just
I
keep
guess.
going up north too. All right. So Opt, you want to go in? Let's just say that you want to go in. Zid, would you want to go in this tunnel?
Dude, I can't see shit in there, technically. Wait, can I actually see from my dark vision in there, Kron, or no?
You can see better, but not that much better.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Dark
It
vision
was
isn't
really
the isn't the same magical bullshit it is in D&D.
I know.
So
That's what I was just making sure. So yeah, if I can't see shit, then yeah, fuck that shit.
All right. Well, all right, Op. Well, I don't know how strongly you're feeling about it, but I'm kind of voting we check out that structure that's further up north.
I mean, 2/3 says it. Alright.
All right, let's go.
Someone else draw the arrows. I can't keep switching between navigating and arrow drawing here.
I'll draw them when I get back. Right? I kind of got up again.
Fine. Draw.
That's fine.
Do we still kind of need the arrows? Because I mean, we could just follow the fog of war back, no?
yeah, I guess you can stop drawing arrows. I guess if you see anything interesting, you should write it down though.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm trading one snack after another.
It's starting to get dark.
Ah, good thing we're at some trees.
Kron,
Indeed. Planning on setting up camp and sleeping the night?
Kron,
Sure.
Yes.
during the travels, was I able to find a way to mend up said tent?
Um.
I've got quick
Sure.
repair, that's the reason why I was asking.
Yes.
Okay, tent's fixed. We can use it.
Oh, awesome. Now we get a tent.
Yes. Now you have a tent,
Rest the night.
which you can spend the night in.
And yeah, I don't know of any other action. I don't think talking to more trees is gonna give us any better answer. So.
Ready. Off we go.
Off you go.
Okay.
As you venture outside of the forest, finally.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're here already. So what do we see?
So as you get to the marking on the map, you see what appears to be a tower-like structure. It looks very rickety and old and made out of what appears to be wood, kind of strapped together with vines or rope.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look stable enough to climb up?
You could probably chance it. You're not quite sure how old it is, but then again, how old is anything on this island, really?
That is true.
Let me rephrase.
Man,
Does
if
it
only
look?
we had an engineer.
Well, that's what I was very asking. Does it look structurally sound, Karan?
Where's your engineering lore, my man?
You're pretty sure once upon a time it looked structurally sound. Now, it's possibly.
It's anyone's guess.
It's possibly structurally sound. But it's definitely fairly tall. It's about 30 or 40 feet tall. It's multiple levels. And it appears to be not swaying in the wind. So, best guess, probably okay besides the creaking sound you hear. Probably just the wind.
Good luck, old woman.
Hold on real quick.
I'll climb
Hold
it.
on real quick. I'm sorry about that. It was probably just sound that I'm hearing in the game. Alright, so am I gonna climb that or is Zop going to try
I'm
it?
gonna climb
Absolutely
that.
climb.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I
I
got
have
that acrobatic.
I have some acrobatics, but not athletics, so.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna climb up the tower.
All right, you're gonna go ahead and start climbing up.
Yup.
Okay, you take the first couple steps up, and the steps are kind of creaking under your weight, and it's kind of a strange way, but they seem to be holding for now.
Alright. Keep climbing up. All the way up to, I guess, the top.
Okay, you're gonna keep going up to the top.
Yep.
As you keep going, the stairs kind of get more rickety, and you feel like the structure's swaying a little bit in the wind, even though it didn't feel like it was before. And
Okay.
when you get to the top,
God damn it.
Convicted.
Well, more room. More visions. Hmm.
Hit that. Okay. Should I climb back down then?
alright, and as a reward for seeing two of them, the one-shot party's vision has increased.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, so I got up there and it was sunny, clear
Hmm.
skied, and there was people all around. But then I looked up to the north. I saw from the distance there was another one of those shrines.
The monument
Yeah.
up north, like directly up north from here.
Yeah, a couple 100 meters away. So why don't we start heading that way? See if we can check that out too. Here.
Did you see them put something on the monument?
I don't know, dude. I was a little too far to see that.
All right. Well, I guess.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing but sand, sand, and more sand.
Oh shit. Well.
Oh, it's the water, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Then
what if
maybe.
it's-
Then maybe this part flooded. I don't know.
I'm gonna go up to the edge of the water.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay,
I
you've
see
right on the shoreline.
anything right off in the distance here? What?
It is a whale marker.
Oh.
Ah, yes, I found the whale resource token.
Yes, good job. You have acquired a whale.
Well,
Whale. I don't
Huh.
think. That's kind of weird that a structure would be straight up north.
let's see, so it's 1 o'clock. Travel over here.
I mean, yeah, we have
Yeah,
time.
whatever.
We have time to look around, and then we could just use a structure as shelter. I don't know. Okay. Well, if you saw a vision there, and then I saw a vision at the monument, maybe all of us should go into that cave and see if we see a different vision That's just a hunch, though.
Well, there's also this down here.
Yeah, there is that way down there too. But I mean, if we're gonna be going back south, then we might as well go check out the cave, even though that wasn't kind of like my intention. But it sounds like there might be a vision there also.
So we do want to go back to the cave, or do we want to go all the way back to?
What? Okay.
Do we want to go up to the north to check out that shrine?
I mean, we tried going up north, but we don't. We just see water.
No. Oh yeah, that's true.
So, and I'm just saying that if we're gonna go south, then we might as well see if that cave's gonna give us a different vision. Unless you guys think that that cave's gonna be too damn hostile, and we should just stay out of it.
I mean, we can't really see in the cave.
Well,
Anyway, let's go and travel 2 hours south.
all right. We're just gonna go straight down there. Let's go.
I'm kind of like doing a little bit of triangulation here. Yeah.
Triangular.
Because if there was one in theory up here, there was one over here that we actually visited. What if this is a third one? What if we go to the center of where these three go?
That's a good theory. All right.
So let's go into the tree line here.
All right.
I think it should be about 8 o'clock right about now.
Where the hell did my chips go?
Thank you.
And let's rest up for the night.
Okay. Where the hell? Oh, here they are. More junk food weekend. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's too much.
resting up for the night.
I don't think I used an ability, so.
Alright. Morning.
That's fine. Almost sounded like you said it's morphin' time. I have a lot to clean up.
Alright,
Alright.
roll me a d5.
Flash R1.
Two.
Hoot.
I see you really like twos.
Oos.
The deuce, you say?
So, you guys enter another very large grove.
Uh-oh.
And in the center of the grove is a singular large tree. Doesn't appear to be any animals or anything else about, but just the singular large tree in the center.
Interesting. Alright. Shit. I kind of want to approach the tree, but do you guys want to stay back, or does somebody want to come with me?
I'll probably go with you this time.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and approach the tree, Kron.
Okay.
Am I close to it right now, or what's happening as I'm approaching it?
As you get closer to the tree, you can see that the tree is oddly large. In fact, it feels like if you were anywhere else on the island, you could probably see this tree anywhere, but you've never seen it except right when you entered this grove.
Okay. What about the surroundings? How does it look?
Very flat. Grass, some flowers, but nothing taller than a few inches. Nothing really taller than knee high.
Okay. Op, are you with us, or are you staying back?
I mean, I'm in the grove, but I don't want to approach the tree.
Okay. Alright. Let me see if I can establish communication with this plant here. I'd like to ask it, let me see, why are you so, first of all, what's so special about this grove, and how come you're so unique from everything else here? And then secondly, if you know anything about these monuments and how this island got lost in a time loop.
Oh boy, here he goes talking to plants again.
Sorry, you're gonna need to like slow that down and or type that out because I can't respond to like 10 questions back to back to back.
All right. I'm sorry. Let me
You
go
try.
Let me go and type it out.
But it won't happen.
Okay.
Trees are slow, man.
Okay.
Don't you dare middle text me up. Oh my god, you made it fucking massive. You son of a bitch.
We do a little trolling.
Ah. Swear to god, op is all the problems.
Gosh.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and DM you 3 basic questions, if that's what you want me to do.
So wait, which 3 of us? It was me, you, Karan, and then who was the third one that finished the Bear Trauma campaign?
Niji.
Niji, okay.
Oh shit! I'm
Zid,
sorry.
Zid and Stormy.
Huh?
You know how Michelle kept having incidents? Yeah, that was me
Yes.
actually.
Yes. Wait, what happened?
That was actually me the whole time.
What were you doing?
I was drugging her
Oh my
to try and
gosh.
get her off the ship. Quite possibly killed. And then I found the perfect time to do it was well, let's see, I stun batoned her with one of those like higher tier stun darts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I dropped her out the airlock. And then coincidentally, like 5 minutes later, we had like a massive ship hole breach. And so I was like, cool, this is the perfect cover.
Why did you need to get rid of her though?
Oh, because I wanted to be the only mechanic on the ship.
Oh, I see.
That was it.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. And I just wanted to make you guys' game go well, so.
Oh my god, it was so funny having Niji be like,
What the hell's?
Why is Michelle high off of X drug?
It's like we first thought it was meth, and then you put in a different drug, I assume, and then that really got us confused. Because we thought that she was addicted to meth.
She was, and that's why there was 2 incidents where the AI was shooting at me.
Alright, here's your exceedingly long blob of text in response.
Oh boy.
You ask me so many questions, you get so many answers back.
Well, hey, we're in the mystery here, so. Okay, give me some time, guys. You guys could speak while I'm looking this over.
Also tell that to the party.
Okay.
Here, I'll just copy this and put it in the D&D chat.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, I guess.
Here are the responses to Stormy's questions.
Deep diver ducks? What are those?
What?
In the thing you sent me.
Oh, a trader system overhaul, new items and stuff. I don't know what that is.
The husk collar. Oh no. Oh no.
So yeah, the trader system is getting a big overhaul, and it doesn't have a minimum number of players anymore, so... Because the minimum number used to be 5, which is why we could never use it. Because we'd never have 5 people on at the same time. Soon.
Well, I kind of think that Opsterio is correct. We're looking for an artifact that's at the so-called heart of the island. And we are going to probably be faced with monsters on end.
I see worms of time. I am big sad right now.
Hey man, I never got an opportunity to use them. I've always wanted to use them.
I don't want you to use them. I get a fucking headache anytime a worm is involved.
Well, understanding this, I think we should try to go to the center of your triangle here, see if we find what we're looking for. And I strongly suggest you don't attack anything that's in this grove.
So party.
Yeah, let's moving on from the grove. Oh wait, I have to look at what it said.
If you can curl up, yeah, let's try to get to the center of this triangle here.
Yup.
Worms of time optional.
Sorry, inside joke. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's keep going on, I guess, huh?
Only we're going to the center this time, I think. Alright, I think the tree, Kron.
Okay.
Alright.
We moving on?
Roll a d3.
Flash off. 1d3.
Hey, it's a 3 this time.
Oh wow, you rolled a 3 this time.
I did, yeah.
So, you party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to explain this a little bit slowly. I'm just coming up with a good way to explain it without having to type it out. So give me a sec.
Okay.
So as you arrive in this newest location that you've reached, you see what appears to be a shimmering, whirling portal
Uh-oh.
suspended in the air, and it's framed by a ring of crystalline, kaleidoscope-looking formations that are kind of glowing a weird silver color. And the rift in space is kind of a shifting, overlapping image of moments from what you can see right now in front of you, the present, the rain, moments from the past where it looks all sunny, and what appears to be a very dark and black looking future. All kind of just flashing and whirling around at the same time.
Huh.
So is that our portal
Well,
to time
let's
and
not
space?
go through that.
But he said it's suspended, like, in the air. Like, how far? Like, in the sky or what?
Just like 10 or 15 feet up in the air.
And then where's... Oh, never mind. It's not... There's no artifact, like, under it, right? It's just a portal,
No.
right? Alright. Yeah, I think we should avoid that. Though it is interesting to note there, so, I mean... I think that's where we put a marker that we saw a portal. So let me see. Oops. How do I do this?
Well, don't feel like gazing into the abyss?
Is that a hint?
Who is brave enough to look inside the abyss? Because I am definitely not looking in it.
God damn it, that's my job, isn't it? Especially as a witch. Alright. Let me gaze into the abyss.
Go ahead, gaze into the abyss, abyss gazer.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Because
Eh,
first...
Your choice.
Because first you asked, are you sure nobody wants to gaze in the abyss? And now you're asking, are you sure you want to gaze into the abyss? Oh shit. Hold on, I forgot to draw the thing.
I mean, remember, if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
What the hell? I can't draw. Uh, Here, let me just draw an ellipse. That works. I don't know what that looks like, but that works. And I don't know how to place text either. Alright, anyway, that circle there is the abyss. Alright, we moving on?
Uh-huh.
Lego?
Oh.
Hello.
Castle looking.
Structure, yeah. Oh wait, no, that's a whole settlement.
As you get closer, you appear to see what appears to be a crater, and in the center there's a large pool of water, and around it are several buildings. What looks to be a ramshackle settlement built with planks, wood, logs, leaves, whatever people could get their hands on.
Huh. Well,
Right. Let's skirt around it a little bit. Go to where the center of all three of these things are real quick.
okay. Well, there it is. There's the center.
Yeah.
It might have been
So-
that. It might have been just that crater then.
Quite possible. Alright, let's go into the town then.
All right. Yep. Here we go.
You guys are gonna go into the town?
Yep, you're.
Alright, as you continue your journey through this island, you eventually break into that crater.
Break.
And
into
before
it.
you lies what appears to be a small settlement. It looks fairly humble and weathered. It's a collection of huts and whatever else people can put together in terms of shelter, kind of scattered across this crater. It's clear that people have done their best to adapt to their surroundings. And the sight that greets you is kind of grim. Huts are kind of constructed from a mishmash out of salvaged shipwreck materials. You can see pieces of you can see long ship planks. You can see pieces of sails, driftwood. They're fairly small and low structures to the ground though. And it's fairly rough. There's a large communal fire pit in the center of a couple of buildings, and there's a few lanterns here and there kind of set up with some torches.
I get the feeling this isn't native. I get the feeling these are all survivors.
And the residents, humans, by and far large, appear to be they don't look too native. They look more like castaways,
I knew it.
most of them. They've got tattered clothing, some of them beards, some of them are older, some are younger, and there's definitely a little bit of an air of despair. In fact, most people see you kind of walk into the settlement and don't really bother.
Well, we just stranded into some survivors, so it looks like we're not the only ones. Question is that how do we find an artifact here if we're just in a settlement full of survivors? Though we could ask around, I don't know if anybody's gonna know anything about this artifact.
Do we notice anything in particular, for the people who have seen, the statues or anything like that, or seen the, temples and all that? Do the people look familiar to them, or no?
I guess do we notice any familiar natives, which I don't think we do.
There are definitely no natives.
Well, I mean, bright side, we did find a settlement, but it's a settlement of survivors, and it looks like they gave up hope.
So, there's a few key folks kind of scattered around the settlement, and I am going to list them off for you. There's an elder in the settlement, supposedly the leader. There's an old captain. There is a botanist who has traveled here. There's somebody who more or less has made themselves a local tinkerer, and there's supposedly a some sort of like oracle or historian who's doing some other thing.
Do we want to speak with the elder first, or I say we go to that guy? I think I want to speak with a botanist next.
Yeah, go to the elder.
All right, let's approach the elder.
You want to approach the elder then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the elder is doesn't look very old. In fact, they look fairly young, probably younger than some of the other people you've seen. But they are the so-called elder of the community. They introduce themselves as Kalora.
Kalora, huh?
I'm pretty sure I said Kalara. How did you get Kalora?
That's what I
thought
heard.
Kalora as well.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Korea.
Koreans.
Right.
I suppose you know that we're also survivors, and I'm guessing that this settlement is a collection of survivors over time.
Well, I can see you're very observant. Glad you have eyes.
For sure.
Are you familiar with what has happened on this island, like, at all?
Which part do you mean? The part do you mean the never-ending storm, the weird time shenanigans, or the fact that we can't get out of here?
The weird time shenanigans connected to an artifact that supposedly can get us out of here.
Well, there's definitely been a few adventurous folks that have shown up and then stopped showing up after a while. They all said they were out to get some sort of artifact that would get us out of here.
Do you know where more or less they went, or if they went all in one particular direction to get this artifact?
Well, none of them ever showed up here afterwards, so can't say.
Did any of them tell you where this artifact was located, or what general direction this artifact was on this island?
And I don't have time for every single individual's weird fantasy dreams of how to get out of here.
Well,
I am here to make sure that everybody here is at least alive.
okay, well, anybody else?
Nope.
Basically, I'm just trying to think of like any sort of other relevant questions we can ask, but
You know what's in that cave up to the, what's it, the east of here?
Yeah, the east. I think it's directly east, yeah.
Cave to the east.
Yeah, you guys know anything about that?
I heard, I remember hearing somebody talking about it, but I think somebody said there's some sort of creature in it. I know a few folks went out to try and hunt it, seeing as, well, hunting doesn't really work. Well, they were new. Not really anymore. But, no, they didn't come back.
You know, you say that they were new. They don't come back, so it sounds like everybody else except anything from this island can still die.
Well, I'm sure there's ways to do something about that if you were just so inclined. Me, I plan on living as long as I can, so I'm fine with it here.
Oh, that's just something that I've noticed. Well, anything else? Creature in a cave that kills people, or supposedly kills people. Doesn't know anything about the artifact other than people went to go hunt it down. All right. I guess moving on. I kind of want to approach the botanist.
the botanist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
What does a botanist look like? I guess male, female, what?
Female botanist.
Okay. Hello there. Are you familiar with?
Hello.
Are you familiar with the very unusual tree up north in a grove?
No.
Oh.
Where did you say this very unusual tree is? Because there's lots of unusual things on this island.
Well, there's one in particular very large tree. It's in a grove that's almost directly north of this settlement.
I've been here for. Hold on. Let me flip through my book. Well, tally marks. Probably over a year, and I have not seen this place. So
Well,
no, I've never seen this tree you're talking about.
very interesting tree up there, and I don't know how much you're into plants and stuff like that, but I actually managed to establish a communication with that tree.
Uh-huh.
And it mentioned kind of a way out of this island. And I'm assuming that I know that it sounds like a fantasy to escape the island, but it is a hint that a specific artifact can help us get out of here.
Okay, I don't know what type of tree talking loony you are, but I think I'm good. I'm definitely good.
No? Alright. Your call. Well, I'm not getting anything out of her. Who else is here?
There's a captain, some sort of tinkerer, and somebody who claims themselves as a prophet.
I get the I get the feeling the prophet's gonna be our only hope. Anybody else?
Probably.
Anybody else object? All right, let's go to the prophet.
I'll be right back in a minute. Just gonna go do something.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, I'm back. I'm still waiting on Kron, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. Are we good to stop here for the night?
Yeah, I think so.
As much
We
as I
will
want to.
come back to it next time we're missing a player.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Just put down on your. Hold on. Give me 1 second before you close Foundry. Hmm. We all pretty much saw the visions. Do you think all of us can remember the visions that we saw, or?
We've got them on DM notes as well. Like you can journal what you've seen, as well as like what the actual like
Okay.
what the perception of them was. Which in this case, I think we figured out it's more than likely the ritual that ended up fracturing the time here in that sense. So
Okay. I don't know if anybody wrote down. Hold on. I don't know if anybody wrote down the survivor's journal, but I'm gonna go ahead and write my notes there. So I'll go ahead and save that.
Okay.
So okay, that's all I have. If anybody wants to write down, you know what? I'm gonna go and write down my vision too.
Got into my cart.
Hey, Stormy.
Hmm.
I just want to point out, instead of making like multiple journals, you can make one journal and put pages in it.
I thought that's what I'm doing. Like on this. Oh, never mind. I see what you mean.
I meant the other journals that you have.
Oh, okay. Alright, ignore the spelling errors. I was just typing really fast as Kron was going. I actually forgot if I wrote the ones about the gather and the gangs at the center island.
Gatherer is not yours.
Okay. Let me see if I got that. Okay. So, I got the one-shot thing there. And what happened to the gangs? I had the gangs there.
I moved it inside your notes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's that. I better go ahead and prepare for tomorrow. It was a good night either way. Wish we could have seen it all, but
I mean, it's one of those things where I would rather not take like I would rather take that one slowly on the side. Like it's one of those to where like we can jump into it in the event that like somebody's gone or anything else, because any of the characters can actually be plug and played into that story.
Pretty much.
yeah. We just have to, if it's like Op and not Niji, we're gonna have to fill Niji in.
No,
But
I mean